Hello everyone, this is Janice with Cricketology.blogspot.com. Today we're going to make this pretty little card that I'm going to use for a challenge. It is a lace and pearls challenge over at Birthday Sundays, and I'm using one of the pretty flowers that I learned how to make from Flower Friday from Julie Walters 74 on YouTube. And I'm using the Crafty stack from DCWV for my background. And then for the lace, I used the Martha Stewart Elegant Cake. Let me tell you a little bit about how I prepared that. This is what I did. I cut it at 1.5 inches. It is, like I said, Martha Stewart Elegant Cakes, and it is button number 44, and it's the Champagne Toast Feature. And it cut it out at nearly 7 inches. It's like 6 7/8 inches long, and I'm going to run it through my crupper. This is an old crimper from Joann's. They don't carry it anymore. It was really inexpensive, and it works so great. I wish they still carried it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create this effect, a box pleat. And I did it off camera, but I'm going to show you what I did, okay? All I did was, see between the scallops? Okay, right there, I folded it. And then I folded it again. The other way. So that I could pleat that in like that, and it does help to use your bone folder. This paper that I use to cut this is the Recollections paper, white paper, and it's pretty thick. I like it. It cuts really well, and as you can see, it cut this really well on my Cricut. I've tried using other paper and it just totally rips it up. Okay, so there, I've got the first one. And again, I'm going to fold in, and I'm going to fold it in again. Oh, I want to fold this one the other way, because this one's going to be up. The pleat will be up. So there's our first pleat. Okay, so in review, we folded it up and then down, and then up and then down, and then use your bone folder to get a nice crease. And you go across the whole way, and you get a piece that looks like this. And then I added score tape. I got this from Custom Crops a long time ago, probably over 2 years ago, and look at it. And I ordered 2, so I have another one. I use it for things like this that are pleated because it's an excellent adhesive. Alright, so I've got that ready to go. Then, like I said, this piece here is from the Crafty stack, and it is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I'm going to prepare that by using my frayed burlap distress ink, my distress tool. I cut my craft mat down so that it would be easier to manage. And then I just store the pieces underneath the mat. Keeps them nice and flat. Okay. Then we're going to add a sentiment from the Simple Stitches stamp set from close to my heart. And it says, "I'm so happy," S-E-W. So cute. And I used the Memento Rich Cocoa. Alright, now I'm going to add this about here, and I want to line it up, and then we're going to trim it. So that's a little strip there. And if you're watching me on YouTube and you like my videos, will you please subscribe? I need some more subscribers so that YouTube will give me a little bit more time. So I'm not always trying to keep it under 10 minutes. I don't want them to be much longer than 10 minutes, but just a little bit sometimes would be good. Oh, I'm going to trim some more. And please leave me comments. I love the comments. I don't know who doesn't like comments. Okay. Alright, now to finish off this little edge here, I got this 1/8 of an inch ribbon. I've had it for a long time. I don't know where I got it from. And now I'm looking for my glossy accents. Here it is. Sticking a pin in it is good for keeping it unclogged. However, if you leave it for a very long time upright, it will rust. And then when you try to use your glue, you're going to have these globs of rust. I know because, well, from experience. And so I had stopped using my pin. But I had heard somebody a long time ago, and it came back to my memory, that if you store it upside down, it will not rust. So I'm gonna do that because I've been really complaining lately about my clogged glossy accent. So I'm gonna stick that. That doesn't really screw on, but I'm keeping it upside down like that, and just see what happens. Do a little experiment. And then we're going to trim that off. Okay, and then we got to add some pearl, because the challenge was to use ribbon and pearls, lace and pearls. So I'm going to cut off, about 8 of these. Strip of pearls. And just put it right here because it's going to go on either side of the, pull this up. And then maybe 4 on the other side. Okay. And then we're going to add that to the card base, which is a standard, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch. And I'm taking my corner chomper and using the 1/4 inch side to just chomp the little corners. And then ATG. Put this down. If you haven't visited my blog, it's www.cricketology.blogspot.com. Come on over and check out the June schedule for Michaels. I'm going to start teaching there next month in June. Beginner scrapbooking, as well as some Martha Stewart classes, and so come on over. I would love to meet you, and it would be so much fun. So check out the schedule and sign up. Okay, and now my cute homemade flower. I made that flower from the Mother's Day bouquet Cricut cartridge, and I used the flower number 7, cut it 2 1/2 inches, and then the leaves were at 1 1/2 inches. And before I curled it and did all of that and glued it together with a hot glue gun, I used the Distress Ink Wild Honey color to just distress the little edges of the flower. Okay, and then I added a real button to the middle, and so I'm just going to use a little bit of hot glue, pop it on there, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye!